So are we happy with... So where are my actual... This is inventory. Yeah, I don't want this thing on my thing for the rest of my life. So I have to equip ping? I have to equip ping. Fine. Still seems very good. Yeah. Alright. Upload ping to the camera to find the access point. What camera? That camera. Your personal link to connect to the access point and hack it. Oh, I haven't done this at all yet. F to jack in. Tracked a small amount of Euro dollars. Would have been maybe helpful doing this beforehand. I wish it would tell me what missions are giving me things that I need to like actually do stuff with. We go 1C then. What is it? It's this then down. Is that right? Well, the next one will be down. Wait, there's no down that connects with that. Am I insane here, chat? Can I start it with garbage? And then do the second ones later? One C E955. But that's a garbage thing in the middle. Like, how does 1C E9 get me anywhere? As long as the sequence is in the buffer. Huh. Oh. Alright, extracted data. How much cash was it? Variance, sure. What's the cash in, folks? Show me my money! Tell it to me, dude. Give me the money. No? No money? Fortunate. Alright, head to the afterlife, because that's now our primary mission. Again, I don't want to do primary mission. Alright, let's work out... Wait for the lockdown to end. Doesn't seem like something I can impact. These other ones are very high danger. We could go here. Maybe we go do this one next. How far away is it? Fight in melee, get my ass kicked. 150 meters. Does feel good to get all that junk out of my inventory. My fall damage like? Oh, I didn't try to jump off, so guess we'll find out. Where's my car too? Car can be found. Oh, it's on the minimap. Nice. I mean, they probably allow U-turns here, right? The important part of driving just seems to be to accelerate all the time. Red light, that means go, I believe. Bring a new area, Little China. Oops, just missed a turn. Back up. Oops. Nope, wrong one.
Yeah, okay. I got this spike.
It seems like a good spot to park. Yeah. Locked door.
You want trouble?
Trouble? I'm trying to get in there to fight somebody. It's not trouble, it's the opposite of trouble.
City tingling with desire. He'll do anything to scratch.
Locked doors seem like my bane.
Watson Hall. New episodes every Wednesday at 10. Only on WNS.
This is probably the way in. I assume this is the normal way in.
This is pointless.
All
I
right.
know where I'm gonna strike before I do it. Typical. Knew I'd say that.
What's happening right now? Alright, which one of you am I fighting?
Fight. Which one of you's my guy?
Me!
Wasn't expecting a tag team, but whatever, I guess. So, who do I got first?
No. You don't get it. That body and this one, I'm the same person.
So, what? I'm seeing double?
I used to be twins, which you could probably guess. The twins had a close bond. They wanted to be closer, stronger. So they installed neural oscillation sinks. And now they're, well, me. One person, two bodies.
Seems like
My
cheating.
bodies do everything.
Can I use a gun if they're doing this?
Everything.
What are my options here?
You really do everything together. Even under the sheets?
I have one girlfriend for both bodies. If that's what you're asking. Shared between both.
So, what? One takes waist up and the other's on booty duty?
No, she's with one body Monday through Wednesday, and the other Wednesday through Sunday. Prick.
Be awkward. Alright. So I did just save. Presumably if we're gonna fight and save scum anyways, we should get the maximum money here.
Fine, but we're raising the stakes.
Fair. See no problem with that. So, can we get started?
I already quick saved, right? Again, okay. I'm gonna get my ass handed
Show me
to me.
what you got.
Can I take healing or no? That's cheating. I'm crouching. I definitely don't want to be crouching. Can't take healing. Alright.
Two heads are better than one.
Alright. I don't know if we can do this right now. Like, I just might not be capable player-wise of doing this. Otherwise, it's going to be like save scum like a million times. What was their health like there? I hit him a good number of times at the start, like 3 or 4 times, but then didn't see anything. Undoable right now. What was their health damage?
Show me what you got.
Oh, that's not even through their stand bar, huh? Not through my stand bar either. Oops, that hit me.
Two heads are better than...
I can't even see their health. Like I have no idea like what our actual damage is there. And heavies that you down each one? Fuck me. I mean, maybe I just need to practice melee fighting with fists if this is going to be like a recurring quest chain. Oh, just blockers are going to hit me?
Show
Oh,
me what you got.
good thinking, good thinking. Dude, it's fine when he just runs at me once. When he combos though, like I have no fucking chance here.
Two heads are...
I don't think we can do this, chat. I don't think I can do this anyways. Not right now. We'll see. Block or dodge? Yeah, double tap is dodge. Maybe we should work on some dodging here. I don't know how they tell when they're going to combo versus run at me, though. Hey, just don't get hit. Hit them, don't get hit. It's easy.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, see, like, his combo, like, I don't know when he's going to do it yet. It's kind of disorienting.
Two head.
Oh, chat. Like, how do we cheese this later? We just come back when we're, like, 12 times stronger? Heavy hit spam worked until I ran out of stamina. I didn't even notice. Like, I can't see health bars in this game yet. I, like, don't notice. Even the boss, like, I would have the giant one floating on the top of the screen. Like, I only noticed after, like, a third try or something. Dodge that. Imagine thinking you could just bring 2 people to a fight. Where's my stam? Is that my stam at the top? Alright, I need 2 things from you, chat. Where's their health bars? Is it my stam at the top or theirs? I know, why can't I shoot them? I guess it's a... I mean, he's like, I'm just gonna bring a second person. I'm like, I'm gonna bring a gun. They get better as we do? Oh, fuck. It's skill-based?
Show me what you got.
The double tap's kind of awkward too. I bet you it's super slick on a controller because it's probably not a double tap. Maybe it is. Maybe I want to try this with controller. I don't know. I loved playing on controller. Super good for my wrist too, which is really nice. Alright, let's try the controller. Because this is not fucking working with the mouse on the vertical mouse. You guys seen a vertical mouse? I feel like I should like throw one in chat for plenty of excuses. Easier when I kill one? Sure. I guess my controller's a little fucked up right now. But otherwise we're going to be here all day. You're not allowed to pull out your shotgun? No. Alright, I have no idea what the controls do, so... I know. But it's got to be better than what we've been doing, right? Start fight is X. Anyway, I can get to like a tutorial screen first. Settings. Controls. First person camera control. We can be third person? I want to be third person? I don't like the first person. Sensitivities. Where are the actual what the buttons do? Interface? Oh. Not listed? Oh, key bindings probably. And what do they look like? Control screen, full scheme. But when I click that, it doesn't change, man. Yeah, I clicked that. It didn't change it. It must have like double tapped it or something. All right, here we go. So, interact. Draw weapon. Quick access menu. Handbrake. Crouch. A handbrake? Quick melee attack. Quick melee attack is what? Tap the button? Like, where's punch and heavy punch? Sprint is another... What is this control scheme? Melee block, left trigger. Melee fast attack, right trigger. Melee strong attack, right trigger hold. I think this is gonna be awful. Alright, let's find out.
Show me what you got.
Dude, it doesn't do anything. Oh, it's trigger. Why? How do I sprint? Dude, why can't I camera rotate?
Two heads are better than one.
I don't know, chat. I don't mind learning it, but I'm gonna be here for a while. The block was alright. Block was left trigger. Left stick for sprint. That's what that is, right? This is rotate. Guess I can practice here. We're not in combat. So what is... I don't want that. Where's my weapons? So hold Alt. Pull out fist for this. So I can practice here. Won't let me practice. Awesome. Yeah. Keep right mouse button. Right mouse button is block, right? Alright, one more like this with the controller and see if it's better or worse.
Show me what you got.
Right. Can't fucking see anything. Dude, I thought I just fucking power... Dude, I'm doing worse on the controller than I am on the mouse. Just do mouse for now, I guess. Those control options don't make any sense to me. Like, particularly tracking them seems awful on a controller. Like, what's the movement that's supposed to keep them, like, centered? Like, it feels like Dark Souls without, like, combat lock on. Where, like, your character just, like, does whatever the fuck it wants in terms of camera movement.
Show me what you got.
I thought he had to go through my block.
Two heads are...
It definitely doesn't. We're not going to get a lot of gameplay at this rate. Lock on with middle mouse. Can you?
Show me what you got.
Weird interaction.
Two heads are better.
Not a chance, chat. Alright, where were we before? I don't think we want to be there. We don't want to do beat on the brat. So I guess we're here. Please be after we sold. Probably when we're driving around. I don't think I'm allowed to hack them mid-fight, am I? I'll try one more time in case I am. Because certainly anything would be better. Strong attacks, break block. I'll try if there's a hack available, because it's not a fight, right? It's a like a duel kind of.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, no options here, right? Dude, what's the point of fucking blocking if it doesn't actually block? I block again. Sam's almost out.
2 heads are...
That was closer. We actually close to killing one? 10 hits, you think? If I manage Stam, maybe? So it's just like tap twice with like a long, like the heavy punch, then try to dodge a couple? Yeah, exactly. Placebo seconds. That's what I'm wondering about.
Show me what you got.
Not funny.
Dude, their hitbox is pretty big too when they come out that sideway.
2 heads are better
I hit
than
like
one.
fucking 5 times with that guy. The other guy seems faster. I don't know if that's confirmed, but the one in the like the green, fight him. 100% do this. I think you're extremely optimistic, but we'll see. Thank you, Dr. Bois, for 11 months. Sideways dodge is nothing. Back dodge. Okay, we'll try back dodge then, because I was trying side dodge there and it didn't do shit. Yeah, they do seem to track, don't they? As I side dodge. Dude, quit it. How come my health bar sometimes shows up and sometimes doesn't? Like, what is that kick attack they do there?
2 heads.
I've tried the double tap. So dodging at first I was awkward on keyboard because it's double tapping a key, which is a normal movement key, which seems so weird to me. It just doesn't seem fluid at all. And then the second thing is it doesn't actually seem to work when I right or left dodge like that. So
Show me what you got.
I don't know, and I think I'm gonna run out of space to dodge otherwise. I feel like there's track there, no problem. That hit me. Like, you fucking swung on the other side of the goddamn room over here and that hit me.
Watch it.
Two head.
Any tricks for block? Okay, so I know parry is if I tap block right as I get hit, I parry. I thought regular block was supposed to block non-heavy hits, but I don't know what is considered a heavy hit. Like, are their kicks considered heavy attacks?
Show me what you got.
Fucking tracking. That's stammer gen. Fucking drunk boxing over here. Like, never stops moving.
Where are you walking?
Two head.
Alright. I think we did better there. I think we're getting slightly better. Hitboxes are still very weird. They seem to hit me a lot when I don't feel like I'm near them. I seem to have, to be fair, I seem to hit them a lot when I don't feel like I'm near them too. Like the range on like heavy punch seems wicked far.
Show me what you got.
No problem.
It's not going so well here.
Two head.
It seemed super hyper aggro there. It did really well if I can get the one isolated. The one seems to move faster. The guy in the like the green shirt seems to be a little bit more aggressive for getting on top of you. So maybe trying to focus him first and keeping the other one behind would be good. But yeah. You hacked it. It says they have combat sims. Can you take those too? I don't have any. I just the one I did take that I would kind of like. There was a HP regen which I took but sold.
Fun?
That's the one, right? Dude, how come that block didn't work? That wasn't a heavy. Dude, we punched each other. Dude. That's not good. Yeah, I definitely need to keep them between each other because I can't handle two of them. I can barely block one of them some of the time. I definitely can't block two of them all of the time. I don't want to be doing this either because I know you guys tuning in are like, this is boring. I apologize for that, but I don't know how to get past this without.
Show me what you got.
We'll see, I guess. Stam is not recovering. Just tried to punch him and it wasn't apparently there.
Hello?
Why does it push? I don't want to push.
Two heads are.
Is it improvement? We'll see. Monkeys on typewriters. We'll get there, chat. Don't feel like this is boring. All good. I hope not, because I just noticed the view count, and I'm worried about this because it's the type of game I don't normally stream on my channel, and I really like the game, and I want to play through it. So, player skill has to compensate, right? Right.
What's wrong with you?
Stam's super low. Just kicked me through my block 3 times. I thought was the point of having block, but I might be wrong.
Two heads are.
We're gonna know about 2 heads being better than 1 by the end of this chat. We're gonna know. I promise. I guess this is to make you feel the accomplishment when you finally do kill them. Because at the moment, this feels... I'm so glad we didn't do this one very hard, by the way. I could just turn the quest down for this one, maybe. That's an option, too. Feels like defeat, but maybe.
No manners.
Dude, I fucking dodged that shit. I even sprinted forward. Dude, that range is bullshit.
Another junkie.
get behind me there super bad. I don't want them both on me. Is he down for good? He might be.
Dude. Another junkie.
Dude, that's a hard punch? I'm not sure. I'm still taking damage here. Feels like I ought to be able to fucking beat him here if I don't screw this up. They're actually not that tanky. I was really close, it looks like, a couple times to getting them. Because, yeah, I think we can win that. That's just gonna be super confident. I hadn't downed one before, and I hadn't realized how close we were to downing them before. I'm like, oh, they're invincible, but they're not. They're like 7 punches. Yeah, it was close. And the parries are really good there. Take the loss on this one, fall into the apartment and kill them. We don't hate them. This is a friendly boxing brawl for 2K.
Show me what you got.
Shit, wait on ya.
Real low stam here.
2 heads are...
Okay. So the trick is the parries. The parries are super good. I don't understand yet which of his attacks I can block and which I can't. Because sometimes like the little like weak punches when he's close you can tell. But when he runs forward and kicks and kind of like throws the long punch, I can't tell if that is a heavy attack or what that is.
Show me what you got.
Huh?
Those are 2 bad misses. It's probably a loss there. I can stand back, take a second.
Two heads are...
Yeah. Gotta get those initial parries. It was close. It was close! Hello, Didiki. How's it going? Today we are training with fighting. Of course, in real life, this would be much easier. But here we are. So, I also wonder if there's some stuff around the area that I wonder might be good. But it's not just stats. It's definitely player skill here. Dude, fuck that. Gotta get those parries. I don't know which ones I can parry or not. Which ones are parries? Which ones are parryable, chat? I think the kick is not. I think the kick is a heavy attack.
Show me what you got.
I gotta keep this guy in front of me. Because this is the weak link. Bullshit, dodged. That was parryable. That was the third part of that attack. That was not parryable, or I missed the timing, maybe. That was parryable. Also middle combo.
Watch where you're going! Fuck!
I fall off. Oh, I meant to parry there and pulled out my fucking long punch there. Maybe that's it too. So maybe the noise that sounds like I'm being hit, the kind of like wet hit noise, maybe that's also the noise it makes when you're blocking but not parrying. You can beat them when they're down. I'm trying very hard not to get like like 2 of them on me at once, because the 2 on once I can't handle
Show
at
me
all.
what you got.
The wet towel noises. I don't really get towel out of that. Yep. Like, how many of those were blocks? Didn't really feel like a lot. So I walked into that and parried. That wasn't a heavy. Dropped it just in time to get hit. Yeah. Made that one really good trial. Don't feel like I'm doing any damage. It's really hard to tell, isn't it? TF2 puff. Like, you do. I will eventually see health, but it's really difficult to see enemy health right now. When he turns around and does a backhand, it's definitely a heavy.
Show me what you got.
So I managed to parry that. See, now I have no idea where the fuck I am. That should never have tracked me.
2 heads.
That was just stomped. They were really good there of rushing in. And we probably don't do a lot of damage. We have low fist skills, right? So this is gonna... We're not that low, though. We're like body 5. I think you can go down to body 3.
Show me what you got.
Flow like water. So am I taking damage there or no? Chat, can you watch my health when I have a... Like, does the noise I take when I take damage different than the noise I take when I'm taking, like, parries or blocks? I take anything there? Because I was blocking that entire round, and I'm not sure if I took damage from that 3 combo or not. Took damage there.
2 heads.
And damage there. So it was no damage even though the noise is the same. Okay, well that changes... I mean, it probably doesn't change the immediate outcome, but it changes how I approach that. Okay, so you can... That's so stupid that the noise that it makes when you successfully block is the same noise it makes when you're getting hit. That needs to be different, because as a player, like... I had no idea till right now, when you guys are watching for me, not even playing myself here, if I was taking damage
Show
or
me
not.
What you got.
Dude, can you guys give me like half a second to just like...
Hey, wait!
Dude, that one hit me apparently. I can't see my health bar though. Like, why is my health bar invisible here? Thought I was doing good, but then now I'm in like red health. Where was my health bar that fight? How come sometimes I get a health bar and sometimes I don't? Because I would like a health bar for that entire fight. Did I block a shit ton of them at the beginning? I felt like I blocked a shit ton of those hits at the beginning, but then I was like at no health.
Show me what you got.
I'm sorry.
Like, we parried him from there because there's such a insanely long hitbox on those shots.
Not funny. No problem.
Dude, what? Why did that hit me?
Two heads.
Oh, dude, I thought we had that. And then that combo like went right through my block. I don't know if I stammed out in the middle of that. I see white indicators for getting hit. I don't notice them if they are. I am heavy attacking, pretty much only heavy attacking and blocking. Dodges are a
Show me
scam,
what you got.
though. Fucking too early there, I guess. That hit me apparently. I don't know how. Dude, I want my health bar back, and I want to know why sometimes they hit me. I'm like, I'm here, right here. Their punch goes like there. It's like, and it's like, oh, easy hits. Yeah. And I really wish the noises were
Show me
different.
what you got.
So that wasn't a hit, right? I didn't take any damage, so presumably it wasn't a hit. It's stam time. Stam time, there we go. Got hit there from the combo. Getting hit there as I tracked, that was a mistake. Alright. Slowly. Imagine doing this in VR, it'd be so fun in VR, dude. VR fighting is actually really fun. Any of the physical fighting in VR is really fun. I love the movement stuff. Any of the VR like sword fighting bosses that require dodging and rolling, like not rolling, but like sidestepping and dodging are super fun.
Show me what you got.
When it registers. The most annoying thing ever is when it doesn't register. I think I just got trapped in the corner and then tracked as I moved. I don't know what my health is because health bar is being blocked right now. Okay. That hit me, according to the noises. I hit him at a really weird distance there. Blocked that, I thought, but apparently game disagrees. Maybe out of stam there? Because I definitely was holding block. Oops. Alright, the parry ones have been by far the best. By far the best. Seems like they can do damage to your block as you get lower in stam. I don't think they are though. That's the thing I was saying. I think it's just noise. Like, I think
Show
they
me
can
what you
break my
got.
block by hitting me repeatedly, but I don't think they do damage until the block drops.
That's not nice, is it?
That just hit me, tracking for a million miles, and almost killed me in one volley. That was 3 hits. All 3 hit, no blocks, dead. Yeah. Don't win fights by holding block. Honestly, this is a lot like the first fight of as a tutorial goes in a game like this. For someone who doesn't play FPSs a lot, I just need like control time, right? We're getting better on these, although it's
Show
not
me what you
immediately
got.
obvious from fight to fight. It's definitely immediately obvious over the last like 4 fights, right? Or last like since we started this fight rather. The thing with parry is parry's a timing. So yes, I'd prefer to parry to just hold block for sure, but I can't always guarantee that. And my health isn't good enough that I can take damage, right? Because like, it doesn't take them many hits to finish me off, like 5 hits or something. Maybe a little bit more. Like there, I should have been holding block and wasn't. So I think they could. Did he hit me for damage there? No. Block didn't block his backhand. Backhand may have been heavy, or it may have just been a 4th combo. Yeah. You don't stagger them when they're mid combo. Maybe the same with parries too. You do prevent combo by hit. Then I don't know what that means. Wow. The kind of guy who fights better drunk. I would like to do an extended stream Saturday. We'll see. Maybe a drinking extended stream Saturday. So that I just took damage there, or I wasn't at full? I think I just took damage there. Took damage there. So what is the timing on this? Like when I right click to pull the block up, when is the actual defense there? Is there like a delay? Do I have to block preemptively? Is it? I know it's angled to some degree. Like there's a cone. I don't fucking know. Still feel like we're advancing, but just really slowly right now.
That hurt.
So I didn't take damage there. Did take damage there. Got a parry off that one. That last backhand. Dude, that backhand hit me from I think it was 135 to 55. I think it just hit me for fucking 80.
Show me what you got.
Look that up. Oh, he didn't hit me for shit though. Why? It was a light punch, I guess?
Look before you leave.
Got a stam.
How rude.
Imagine being a bystander complaining about me being rude next to them when I'm fighting in a fucking cage match or whatever. Chat, I don't think it's stupid on this difficulty. I just think I'm bad, quite honestly. And I'm okay learning a little bit here. And we are getting better, and we are figuring out what we need to do for this. And this will help us in Melee if we ever do Melee. So I don't mind paying that price right now, even though it's a little fucking repetitive right now, for sure. Actually helps to kind of drop guard more often too, it looks like, for hitting those parries as you put it back up. Yep, that's helping a lot. I don't know why I just got hit there, but I did. Thought I'd block up.
What's your hurry?
Oh, bullshit. I don't know what just happened there. Like, I tried to, like, long punch him there and got something else. Oh, I almost lost that to whatever that last tab was. What was that, like 30 attempts?
Had enough like your brother, or hungry for more?
That ain't my brother. Oh, that's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand?
All right, first try.
Here, your winnings.
Good haul.
Don't worry. There's always the next fight. Stop talking to yourself.
Whoa. What just happened? All right, also, where's my HP? Am I wounded still? Did I heal out of that? No, what changed there was two things. Honestly, the biggest change there was, in sequence, was like 3 fights ago or something, 5 fights ago, realizing that, it was initially realizing that dodges weren't doing anything. Then it was realizing that the noise that you make when you block is identical to the noise you make when you don't block. So you can't use cues to figure out when you're getting hit. And then the next thing was realizing that dropping guard allows me to put guard up and catch them in parries like 10 times as often. So, all right. Anyways, that's what changed for me anyways. And then it's just like long punching for staggers as much as you can, like the heavy long punch that can't be blocked. All right, I don't know where my health is, but presumably we're good. We just got paid again? Yeah, we're up to 12K. So let's immediately save. We'll call it first try. Oh, we can't name. I hate that I can't name my saves, but I guess it's not a big deal. And then where are we going? Up in the guy was preserving stamina, possibly. Yeah. All right, we need journal. Figure out what's next. Okay. Paid in full. We don't have the money yet for this. Psycho killer. Find and incapacitate 17 cyber psychos. What is a cyber psych? I think we have a journal shard about that. We should look at what those fuck those are. Whenever we go see Wakako and walk into that something salon of hers, I get this weird little tingling, blah blah blah, all kinds of weird. She promised special reward for this job with Sandra. All we have to do is go see her on Jig Street. Just my opinion, I'm sorry, but for 7 years of making of this, it looked downgraded from what we saw. I think I played the exact intro of this. I've been actually really impressed with this game. Like, really impressed with this game so far. I wanted to look at what this is. That's right. First month of subscription, ICR, CHR. You know, 76 tries. That's about right. Thanks, man. All right, many people believe we... Okay, let's read through this. Many people believe we live in a time when impossible has become an obsolete term. Ripper docs can replace nearly any part of the human body with artificial implants, from your big toe to portions of the nervous system. My years in trauma team, however, taught me that impossible is still very much possible. Even now, as we enter the twilight of the 21st century, we as medical professionals have not been able to eliminate all the side effects that come from incorporating cybernetic elements into our bodies. Of course, everyone is familiar with the mental disorder most commonly referred to as cyberpsychosis, but it doesn't end there. Although advances in medical science for the greater part of a century have reduced its incidence to a minimum, cyberware rejection can still occur in a small subset of the population. These unlucky few can experience a range of complications, but the following are most prevalent. Immune response. The body rejects the implant, causing scar tissue to continue growing to the point that it causes pain and inflammation of surrounding tissue, as well as possible interference with the tech's electrical circuits. Psychological effects. Neurological implants have the potential to cause unpredictable change in the brain. Possible side effects include depression, apathy, hallucinations, suddenly increases in addictive behavior such as gambling. Implant overdependence. Long-term use of certain synthetic body parts replacements can change the brain's chemistry to make it accustomed to a particular type of implant. There are reported cases of permanent blindness after patients attempted to replace their Kiroshai optical implants with different models. In the face of these known risks, what should our outlook be as consumers and medical professionals? To deny ourselves cybernetic enhancements on the 0.5% chance that we could lose our vision forever, or gamble away our life savings at the casino? The clear answer is no. Cyber technology has elevated human biology to the point where these what-if arguments serve against our best interests. The best advice I can offer for minimizing your risk is to read the medical profiles for all cyberware you intend to purchase. All right, I was hoping it would maybe tell me what these other ones were. All right. This one is just saying that we don't know. Okay. Where can I find...
Sweet 16.
Thanks, Calvia, for the resub. Welcome back, man. All right. I was hoping that would tell me a little bit more about what this job is, what they want. All right. But it doesn't seem to did. So I think we're going to move on with main storyline now. What is a gig? Oh, is this another fight? Gun for hire. Force her to drop her police investigation. Yeah, I am having a lot of fun with this game, Galvia. It's a little buggy. It's very complicated in the sense there's a billion systems in there, and that means there's a shit ton of tutorials to get through. So the beginning of the game has been a lot of like deal with the tutorial kind of stuff, but it's been fun. So we'll see. Is always the answer. All right, how do we get down without dying? Like that. Apparently. Would I recommend waiting for I haven't found so many bugs. Bitrate's dying. This is my internet connection, guys. This is with fiber at home, the bitrate's dying. I mean, I know what my Monday will look like. It will look like, I mean, all day on the fucking phone with business tech support, I'm sure. But this is ridiculous. Did you guys see in the Discord? I tested, so when I purchased fiber, when they had fiber installed in the house, before I canceled my office contract, I test streamed for 48 hours straight. There was one drop that lasted less than 5 minutes, didn't go below 3K bitrate, so about half what I should be getting, half what I would like to stream at, and that was it. No other problems the entire time. Since I've been home streaming yesterday and today, like yesterday there were 5 drops all over 5 minutes each. Some of them going out to, like, right now I'm at 1200 bitrate. Like, this is, it's insane, man. Like, how many days do I test stream for? Like, do I have to do like a solid week before I can pull this off? Like, I'm like, oh, we changed to fiber, which seems pretty damn fucking solid. Like, I don't even understand why these problems are persisting through fiber. Like, what does that mean? Like, where is the problem? Like, what do you think? What is it even going to be if when I change locations? So I change locations, I'm fine. If I go to the office, so the office is the same internet provider as I'm using right now to stream from home, and it's the same service. So the office had 50-50 fiber for the entire fucking office, and I've got 50-50 fiber at home from the same company. So, all right, well, you think it's your like home system, but when I bring my PC anywhere, it's fine. When I brought my PC to my in-laws' place, it was fine. When I brought it to the office, it's fine. When I tried this test on my wife's PC, it's still a problem. When I removed the router, it's still a problem. We don't even have a cable modem anymore since it's a fiber modem. So it's not the cable modem. Problem persists across modems. It's not the router. Problems persist with the router removed, as well as we've now gone through 3 different routers. It's not the PC. It's not the streaming software. I've done this now on 3 PCs, one with a clean install. I've done this I've only used OBS, but it's not an OBS related issue. I don't get any problems at all on certain connections. So where the fuck is it? Like, where does this problem exist? It's not in the walls of the house. We bypassed that entirely. I ran a cord essentially with the help of the techs, like up the side of the wall of the house to bypass any of the internal wires in case that was a problem. That didn't show any difference. So yeah, it's gotta be, but I assumed why. So like, I hear what you're saying, right? The problem is probably something to do with their physical infrastructure between my house, outside of my house, but before we're hitting whatever backbone that we travel across the internet on, right? So, but I assumed when we switched from, and remember, this is the second internet service provider at this location, right? It's the third type of internet, but it's the second internet service provider. So Mediacom had these issues, and when I switched to IMON, they had these issues as well on cable. And now I've switched to IMON fiber, and they still have these issues. But I assumed the fiber would be running through a different box, or whatever the fuck you call it, whatever the actual PC stuff is that's processing this shit somewhere, I assumed would be different for fiber than cable. Right? Like, wouldn't the physical infrastructure be different? So, and the intermittent issue of the intermission portion of it is the worst part, man, because, you know, like test streaming for multiple days with no problems and then running multiple days in a row with pure problems is a nightmare, man. I'm not on a copper connection on the last mile. It's fiber into the house. So I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I'm gonna deal with business tech support and hope they're different on Monday. I was really hoping that this would not be like this. So business tech support tomorrow, I guess. Or on Monday, rather. The problem is none of these companies have ever acknowledged that there's a problem. They don't say, oh, there's a problem, you know, like, and then start working on it. They do a combination of 3 things, right? The first is they send out technicians. And the technicians, generally, it's scheduled about 7 to 8 days after calling. And then they don't do any tech support in between that. So essentially they go, postpone for 8 days. The tech comes out and says the exact same thing every single fucking time, which is everything looks good. And then suggests, if I have their modem, suggests I buy my own modem. And if I have my own modem, suggests I use their modem. That's the first step of their bullshit. The second step is they tell me that the speed test return normal stuff, which does. Like, I speed test fine. Even when this is happening, I speed test fine. The issue is this drop of bitrate. It is different equipment. There's no residential fiber, but I guess I don't know what that means, like what the fiber runs through. So, anyways, and then the third is they're just like, I basically get gaslighted nonstop by these fucking companies. They basically never acknowledge that there's an issue, and then never do anything to address it. Like, I sent the one guy even like apparently told me that they looked at the Wireshark capture of the traffic during this time period and said there were no problems when I could look at the exact same file and see fucking problems. So let's just hope the business support is good for this, because I'm out of options. And I just fucking moved back from the stupid office because this was working. But it's not. I don't know. What do I even lawyer at Adiki? They are providing the service they've said. I don't have this issue on any other device, although sometimes we get some like weird laggy stuff in the house, but like nothing else, everything else happens. Like the speed they promise is delivered. And I don't know. I get these huge fucking drops. Like, I mean, let's see if I can show you guys. Where's, see if I can pull up Twitch Inspector. So what we just saw here, and sorry to take away from the gameplay, but I guess I'm home doing this bullshit again. Look at this. Let's see if I can show past 2 days. So this, let's see, can I fire up Chrome for this? Probably. Target this. So this has been today. Look at this shit. This is yesterday and today. So look at past 7 days. I think I don't know if I test streamed on this account. Yeah, okay, so these are the test streams on this account earlier. It might even actually been my office streams where it's just like totally stable at 6K bitrate. And then look at this shit at home. And this like totally, let me zoom in a little bit. So this totally flat bar that you see here, this is what the test stream did for 48 hours at home. 48 hours of this totally flat bar with one drop that went down to 3K over 48 hours before I canceled that office contract. I even fucking tested it. And now, look at this. Look at the last 2 days of broadcast. Look at the last day. Look at just today, the last 4 hours of broadcast. Look at that. And I can't get the companies to acknowledge this. They don't recognize Twitch Inspector as telling them anything. Wi-Fi card? Again, it's... You gotta listen to the VOD, I guess, before you guys offer suggestions on this. Everything about all of these individual parts work elsewhere. Every one of these parts work elsewhere. You know, this was yesterday. Look at yesterday. This was yesterday's stream. This fucking monstrosity of shit. So, like, what do I do here when this happens? Twitch says there's no issues here. Nobody else reports issues from Twitch. When I stream at different locations in the city, like from the office, I don't have problems with this. This is specific to my home, but not specific to any of the portion of the hardware in my home, including PCs, routers, modems, Ethernet cable, coax, and fucking Cat 6, right? With it, which is the Ethernet. For any of this, so there's, I don't know. I don't know what I can do to deal with this. Like, I guess I'm going back to the fucking office. I was really expecting the physical infrastructure to be different with the fiber, I think. But I mean, the problem is this, chat. Let me see if I can show you. So if I speed test real quick, I understand the stream's going to get a little fuzzy for a second as I do this, but I got to see what the speed test results look like. Like, it will show, even now as we're getting these shitty stuff, it will show me full up, full down, normal. So again, in this moment, right now, as I'm streaming at reduced bitrate, where I'm getting half what I should be doing, and this is pathetic too, because realistically, when you're streaming, realistically, you can probably stream on about 6 up. You're probably fine. I think we worked out. I think at some point I did the actual math for. I mean, it's not like it's particularly hard math, but I mean, it's like I don't know the figures off my head what converts to what. So when you have like a 50-50 connection, what is it? What do you actually need for streaming regularly? And it's under 6. I think it was closer to like 3. So having 50, it should be nothing about capacity, right? So I was trying to look here. Does this have an IP on this? No. So I can show you guys, right? Okay. Let's make sure. I'll do something really stupid here. Okay. So right now, as we do the speed pass, as we're talking, right? They promise 50-50. We're getting 50-50. It's not traffic related. The first guy come through on the first fucking internet provider checked traffic logs. And then this is like, there's no one else on this connection except me for the fiber here. No one. I don't know, guys. I don't even know what to do about it now. Like, I was so excited to be home. So excited when those tests came back for that length of time, fine. And so excited to be back home. Like, it's 100% necessary for me to continue to work, to have this connection work. And this, again, like, we're on like a fucking, what was it? Like a, did I just close that or minimize? Like, I closed. Hold on, let me pull it up again. Like, I mean, right now, all I can do is wait. Independent network specialist. I don't even know what that is. What is an independent network specialist? And how would I find one, interact with one, and what would they do? We've done Wireshark. Run a bunch of Wireshark stuff as this is happening. The companies just refuse to look at it. They generally just fucking straight up refuse to look at it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if this level. I mean, the last tech support guy that I was dealing with from this company on the non-fiber connection, the non-business connection, told me at one point, unless I take their modem, he wasn't going to continue doing tech support with me. This is after I started with another company's modem. They gave me a second modem from them to make sure it wasn't the modem. And then they told me to purchase my own modem, so I purchased my own fucking modem. And now this new company's like, oh, we want you to go to our modem. Fuck you. Fix the fucking problem as opposed to just wasting my time with the bullshit. Like, I need a human being who thinks for a second as opposed to just follow some shitty script that doesn't cover things that are outside of the normal problems. Like, this is clearly someone's infrastructure somewhere. Yeah, I'm not yelling at you, chat. I'm just yelling at tech support right now. Why? Why do I want to run a script where I ping Google and pipe it to a text file? Like, what am I even doing with that? I see that the spikes show up. The spikes show up in Wireshark. They show up as essentially traffic that... It's like traffic that's sent but not like received kind of deal. You see it. You see error rate like massively go up during this. And I've sent them that too. I've sent them Wireshark capture. See where it's like pretty normal here? I'll send them 2 5-minute segments when I do this normally, right? Which is the first 5-minute segment's a 5-minute segment during normal time, and then I show them a 5-minute segment during like the shit time right here. And so far, the first company never opened it. I could see because I send them a link to download this off my NAS. The first company never opened it in 3 months of working with them, with me trying to get them to open it each time. The second company did the same thing. I was told initially that they would, yeah, we'll get that to our network, guys. I get the initial access from the customer representative checking that they can access it, and then it's never accessed again. And then I never get any follow-up. Right, exactly. So they basically don't care even if I have evidence. So I run into this impossible situation where the tech support doesn't say no, they won't help me. What they do is they repeatedly do things that don't help but take time. So time just ticks in the background. Oh, we'll send another tech out. I don't want another tech out. I've had 7 techs at this location since I've been here, 6 techs at this location since I've been here, from 2 different companies who have all said exactly the same thing every single fucking time. And none of that ever points to a problem. I don't need another tech out here to tell me that they can't see the fucking problem. I provided the evidence for them. I've done all the work for them. I just need them to actually connect me to someone whose job it is to understand this. Tech manager. I can't get into this now. I'll just go insane. I've been doing this nonstop since the end of June, since I've been in this location. All right, I'm gonna get food, chat. I need a quick break. I'm going insane. I'll be back in a minute. I'll leave this up. I'll see you guys. Hopefully we'll give it just a little bit of time and we'll stop being at this shitty fucking rate and be back at normal rate. I have the means to move to a new city or state. I had to break my contract to do that. My wife has a job here. It's not easy to do that. The short-term solution has been renting an office, but when I upgraded to fiber and ran the test for 2 days and found out it was rock solid. I like posted it on Discord. Let's see if I can find the fucking image file. Alright, so I need a quick break. I'm gonna go make some food. Maybe this will be back to normal and we can actually do things again when I come back. See you guys shortly. I don't know what to do here, chat. I can't stream on this right now. Not getting better. I guess I call their tech support today. I guess I finished streaming now. Call their tech support today. Hope it's better for the weekend. I mean, yesterday's was like usable. I mean, chat, I ran that stream test straight, no breaks, for 3 nights and 2 days. And we had one of these events. One. Looked a little bit like that. Like not below 3K. One time. And I guess that's what, 24 and 12. No, not 24 and 4, 12, 48 and 12. So it was 60 hours of streaming. I mean, like, I was just talking to my wife as I ate about what this means. Like, what, you know what this means? This means I either have to move, break lease and move, which means we're responsible for the lease until it finishes, which is June. That means I either pick up 6 months of additional apartment rental fees, like literally that again. Or it means I go live with my parents in Florida as my wife stays up here, which is fucking miserable. Or it means I go back to renting that apartment or the office, which means I'm doing setup fees again, going into a public space that's already had multiple instances of COVID. That cost me roughly half my apartment rental in cost again. Like, it's an expensive fucking office for what it is, right? None of these options work, man. None of these options are any good at all. Right, and I you know, like, the other thing we were talking about was maybe renting a second apartment, even if it wasn't one we wanted to move to, but renting an apartment where, because that would make it not a public space. But, like, how do you talk to a landlord about what I need? Apparently, I need to basically take an apartment that's empty. I need to purchase an internet service plan for it. And then I need to run a test in that apartment for a week. Test streaming for a week to see if anything happens before I commit one way or the other to that apartment. And I gotta get a landlord to sign off on that. That's not gonna happen. Just doesn't really leave a lot of fucking options, does it? Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll follow up with the business department, but the problem is it's so clearly a network infrastructure problem, right? Or a neighborhood infrastructure problem somewhere. Everything we've done is we've done so many things that have ruled out this apartment, and so many things that have ruled out the equipment. And the fact that I can get a stable internet connection using business fiber from the same company about 5 minutes drive away at the office means there's something local to this area, this node, right at this fucking physical location outside of my house, but prior to whatever the major backbone is. I've already downgraded stuff, Jagger, for this, right? Like, I'm already framing at 30 FPS instead of 60. I've already messed with some of the resolution settings. It starts to look pretty bad pretty quickly, and the problem is these drops aren't like, the fact that it drops this low is it's not like I get a consistent okay connection that will handle half of this, right? So with Mediacom, I had 1,000 down and 100 up. This is currently a 50-50. And I can go up to as high as I want here. It just costs me much more money, like exponentially more money for this. But the problem isn't that there's not enough bandwidth, right? It's not like 50 isn't enough to handle this. It's not like it reduces it by a percentage and I can work with that. It's like basically drops out from time to time to time to time. So no amount of anything does that, right? Like that was my mentality when I came in here as well. It was like buy way more than I needed to kind of buffer against stuff here. Yeah, I guess talking to a lawyer is a thing. Maybe now that I have a business contract, that's more of a thing. None of this helps me today, does it? All this means is I go back to sinking like 75% of my fucking free time into tech support again. I'm doing this for 5 months. Like, so fucking tired of it. I upload somewhere else. I've done one YouTube stream. It was really hard to get a sense. This tool is really, really useful. There's only really 2 things that show this, right? The first tool that shows this is Twitch Inspector, which is this tool here. And the second tool that shows this is Wireshark. And I don't really know enough about Wireshark to get great information from it. I can see problems when I can identify the problem time already. Like in other words, when I see my bitrate on OBS drop to shit, I get complaints from chat and I fire up Twitch Inspector and look at this, or look at OBS's bitrate and I see it super low. If I then capture network traffic with Wireshark for a period of time and then go back and graph some of the like error stuff that comes out of that and drop packets and this kind of shit, I can see evidence of the connection being bad in those moments. But I don't know enough. First of all, Wireshark's a bitch to run. Like it's very memory intensive, and it makes these huge files and it captures a billion things, right? So I don't really know enough from. I guess what I'm answering. What were we answering here? Does it happen if I upload otherwhere than Twitch? I guess I don't know. Maybe. I don't see it anywhere else. Nothing else seems to use the internet in the same way with the same problem. I mean, we get some stuttering on like Netflix or something or from time to time, but mostly nothing I would consider out of the ordinary for an internet connection. The only application that really seems to fucking have problems is streaming. The only thing that I do on the internet. Done a test stream on YouTube. They've been doing that. I've been getting gaslit for fucking months from these people. No one has ever acknowledged and said, "Hey, Filthy, we see this problem. We haven't figured out what it is or what's causing it yet, but we see the problem." No one said that. Not a single. They've never, even when I sent them the Wireshark captures, they've never signed off on this being a problem. Yeah, YouTube doesn't fix this. My point was, when I did the test stream on YouTube, I'm not sure if I was having problems or not on the YouTube, because it isn't a good way to, without viewers being involved, there isn't a good way for me to see the results of YouTube without running Wireshark capture for the entire time. And even then, like, I don't know. I have to, like, for me, like, I'm not good enough with Wireshark to really get good long-term captures out of that. What I can do is, when I know there's a problem, because I see a problem like during this time period and I'm capturing Wireshark as well, I can then identify that, okay, when I'm streaming at a good time, there's no problems in Wireshark at all. There's no, like, the error drop rates and all this shit are super, super minimal. And then during this time, there's huge amounts of it. Yeah, I know it's their playbook. Their playbook is gaslight me about what's happening, repeatedly send texts with the pretenses, hey, the texts are going to come help shit, when in reality they do the same thing every single time and just move time forward by a week. Imagine it's like, you know, like, you're like, oh, your wife's like, can you do the dishes? And you're like, yeah, I'll do it this evening. And it's like, this evening rolls around, your wife's like, can you do the dishes? You're like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow evening. Except it's for weeks at a time and I can't make income in the meantime. Fiverr? I'll write it down. Never heard of it. Yeah, let's hope their business support's good. I mean, I can sit here and stream and bitch and hope. Or I guess I stopped my stream for today to hit tech support. I mean, the most infuriating part was I didn't have to leave the office. It was a shitty solution, and it was getting worse as COVID gets worse in Iowa. But it was a temporary solution. But I fucking did the work of testing at home, and it was fine for like nearly 3 days. But YouTube doesn't have something like this, Night Shifty. There's no nice little graph that YouTube generates for you about your connection to YouTube. Oh, it's so stupid to have to rent an office as a streamer. It's infuriating. It's infuriating not to have my home PC at home. I mean, I fucking live on the internet. What factor is different with your streaming? I think it's the type of traffic, Jagger, is what I think it is. Got it, Idiki, thanks. Yeah, that's a pretty good fucking call. I've never heard of this either. I mean, I've done some of this, so this is what you're showing me here, right? If anyone wants $10 for it, I can do that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'll reach out to this guy. I guess what I'm doing today is calling tech support and reaching out to that guy. I mean, but I can generate those graphs too. The problem is they don't look at it. They A, don't consider it evidence, and B, don't fucking look at it. My test stream is fine. Could it be related to this account? No, because we've test streamed this on my account, which is, you know, the Filthy Robot account. We've test streamed this on my wife's account. We've test streamed this on my third account, which is my test account. All three of which we've done with this. I'm getting 50% packet loss should affect everything. Doesn't know. We see these speed test results come in like that. It's something specific to the type of traffic, and I don't know if it's consistency, if it's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't have the technical knowledge to know what this is. I have the technical knowledge to show them that there's a problem, and here's where they can find it, and here's what they need to work on. But I can't do their jobs. I don't have a fucking degree in this shit. I don't have any education in this stuff at all. I could just sit here and fucking deal with it. Alright, chat, I don't think I'm being productive as a streamer right now. I guess I'm gonna log off and go call tech support. I'm not throttling upload to traffic to Twitch. Both companies deny doing that. I mean, it's possible they are somewhere, but they deny it full out, and it's identical as if they aren't, or if they're denying it, because if they deny it, and then... You know, like, it's actually slightly worse if they're denying it, because then we can look for other problems, and there isn't another problem. Anyways, sorry guys. I really thought we had this taken care of with the fiber connection installed. And the test stream coming back positive for, you know, 60 hours of streaming. Like 60 hours of streaming in a row with one drop. Like, I'm going to show you it again. Like, I'm going to pull it up. Just, I feel like I'm being, like, seriously, it was so good when I went to my wife's in-laws and streamed fine. And then I went to the office and streamed fine, because I was beginning to doubt myself. I was beginning to be like, maybe there is a problem with my system somewhere. Maybe there is a problem with my, you know, XYZ. Even though I had tried this on 3 different PCs, one with a full clean install. With now, this is the 4th modem. We've had 2 cable modems from the company, 1 of my own cable modems, actually 2 of my own cable modems, and then now the fiber modem. I've now had 5 fucking modems and as many routers, and without the router in the loop at all. I was beginning to actually doubt maybe it was a problem on my end, because they're so consistent about denying anything. We didn't try VPN, although that was on the list at one point. But what we did try, which was similar to VPN, is we tried a number of different Twitch servers. So Twitch has servers basically everywhere. Normally it auto selects the best server. But I tried specific test streams to a number of different ones. I did in Austin. I did like a Canadian one. I did a Florida one. I did a Chicago one. I did a, I think there's a Virginia one or something like that. So in other words, we streamed to a number of different locations in case it was like a connection between here and a specific location. But yeah, affected by the time of the day, not in any pattern that I can map. And it's not a traffic issue either. One of the first texts came through and said, I mean, I have this fucking email. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, I did this on stream, right? But maybe this was like 2 or 3 months ago. We sat 2 months ago, month and a half ago, we sat down on stream and I wrote up a FAQ for the stupid tech, which answered all these questions because it's just like insane. All right. All right, guys, I can sit here and gather sympathy and garner sympathy from the chat, and I appreciate the kind words because this is brutal. But I don't think I have any other things that I can do now that are going to help today besides call them. And their tech support, their non-business tech support has super limited hours, so I need to call them now and get this started, I guess, since I can't stream today. I mean, like, look at this connection. So, I guess stream over. Sorry, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. God alone knows what it'll be like. And I guess I'm back to where I was before this fucking stupid office thing. Later, guys.